What up, YouTube? This is the 2BigBros. You're hanging out with Think About It.
And Professor the Toe. So today, my class, we're going to learn about the Great Resignation, which is what the media has dubbed it. But basically what the Great Resignation boils down to is it started when people started going back to work. And a lot of these work at home people didn't want to go back to work. So they told their bosses, I refuse to come physically in to do my work. And they said,
You said come physically.
Yeah, physically walk in and to the place.
Because I like to physically come all the time.
But anyway, so a bunch of them got, refused and said, fuck it, I quit.
Wait, time out. Did they refuse because possibly they could catch COVID?
No, they just like working from home too much.
Oh, okay.
Because it was easier for him to
Why
get
not?
away
You could work naked.
Hmm?
You can work naked when you're at home.
Yeah, amongst other things.
I like to walk around naked in my room.
But the point being is, they refused to come to work, they quit. Or resigned.
Right.
And then it started getting more traction as more and more places opened that required physical people in it. And then in conjunction with the pay rises and the increase in the minimum wage.
Yeah, that was a ploy to get them back, yeah?
Partly.
Yeah.
But what happened is, because the Great Resignation already got traction with at-home workers, which was mostly millennials, it came to, with the other people that were physical workers that waited to go back to work, they decided to say, oh no, we want more money than the more money you're already giving us, and we refuse to work at that job for that wage, so we quit. Because you're not going to pay us more than $20 an hour to do a job that really is only worth $10 an hour. But I'm paying you $20 already to do that job. So they quit. And a bunch of people, it spread like wildfire, a bunch of people quit. And then the government said, well, all these people quit, but we're still going to give them unemployment. We're still going to give them all the benefits, even though they quit. Because they're claiming, they quit because of COVID, which is not true. They quit because they couldn't get away with getting paid the rate they wanted to get paid. So they wanted to get paid the pay that you would get for working 40 hours, but they only wanted to work 20 hours. So the pay and benefits of a 40 an hour work week person, but only working 20 hours. And of course, companies refuse that, and these people decide to quit. And that is the reason why now it has exacerbated the employee shortage in a lot of industries that require physical workers. Example, the restaurant industry, the trucking industry, the skilled workers industries have all suffered because of the Great Resignation. And its majority of them is the younger people in the industry quitting. So as we have the upper tier, which is, the older people that age out or retire, it's going to exacerbate the shortage even more, which will increase the price of goods and services, which will then cause inflation. And that's the gist of what's going on with the Great Resignation. Me personally, I think these younger people who are resigning over the stupidity of not wanting to work 40 hours but only 20, but still getting paid for 40. It's like, hello, not every place is a union. Not all industries can absorb the cost of that. And if they did, all it would do is create more inflation. So all that extra money you're making for doing less work ain't gonna count for shit, because you'll still be in the same place you are on the economic ladder. And that is due to your own fault, because you're creating the inflation.
Yeah, you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that there's a generational gap between the millenniums and what came before millennium, whatever, the new people, the new kids.
Yeah, the millennials and Gen
We will never
Gen Z.
understand the mindset and the abilities of working nowadays, because we worked hard for our money, and there was never a time where we could take off and be rewarded for it. So the gap is, we will never understand. Now, is it, we consider it lazy, but I feel that it's so normalized now with all the what's that, safe spaces. And dude, I have a friend who didn't go to work for a week, and I told her that she must have a lot of money saved, because who can take off for a week? And it was for a personal issue. It wasn't even like she got COVID or something. It was just emotional. Like, she's stressing out, so she took off for a week. She still has her job, and she said no, she doesn't have a lot of money, but now she can qualify for food stamps, and next month her HUD is gonna pay more of her rent because she's bringing in less income. So in actuality, she got paid for staying off, for staying at home. So what I'm trying to say is, that never happened back in my day. In my time, if you never went to work in 2 days, you pretty much fired. You self-terminated yourself. Unless you had, like, you were in the hospital and you have to bring a doctor's paper to even return to work. Or, like I said in our previous videos, I think society is just creating lazy people. And I think, people that's got to go to work, like the service industry, the restaurant industry, I think is phasing out, man. Like with DoorDash and Amazon and everything that you can do at home, I think is phasing out. And look at McDonald's. McDonald's, you can go to the damn robot machine. You don't even need to go to the person anymore. And it's just becoming normalized that we're interacting with more, what is that, like cyber, electronic
yeah.
stuff. So I don't know what to say. Like I said, I think they're just taking advantage of their ability or whatever. The way, like, hello, like our last video, we said people is doing TikToks while working, and it's okay. They post it, I'm sure their boss sees it or somebody sees it while they're working, and it's okay. I don't know what to say about millennials, but I think there's a big generational gap, and the old school people will never understand and accept what is happening today. But you know what? Hey, if safe spaces and all taking off for a week is all acceptable, then hey, all power to you. Because if I could do it back in my day, maybe I would. I don't know. Our mindset is just to go to work. Like just the other day, I felt really sick, and I told my friend that I gotta go to work, and she said, "Oh, why are you gonna go to work? You're sick." Hello, I gotta make my money. My bills aren't gonna get paid if I don't go to work. It was never an option to not to go to work because you gotta pay your bills. But now, with the government assistance and what is it to say nice? When your job is too nice, if you're getting government assistance and your job is tolerating your absence without no punishment, all power to you, I guess. But anyways, tell us what you feel about all these new I want to say advantages. See, I'm trying to look at the brighter side, because like I said, I would enjoy some of the
ostentatiously retarded perks that really don't make money.
And then I need to address, you guys asking for your guys' pay raises, right? Because you guys say that life is too expensive. You guys realize no matter how high your guys' pay raise, the daily living is gonna go up. So no matter how much money they give you, the prices is still gonna go up.
Because you just increase the cost to produce what you're producing.
But if the millennials are watching this, they don't understand. If the lefts are watching this, they won't understand.
Well, see, there's also this is what I forgot to talk about, is there's also a slight generational change in thinking, in the pendulum kind of moving the other way with Gen Z. That's a generation that came after the millennials.
I thought we're still in millennials.
Yeah, the millennials are the majority of the workforce now. But Gen Z is the new and upcoming people in the workforce. And they're kind of swinging the pendulum a little bit the other way, but not very much. They still kind of hold the same values as millennials. They don't want to work more than a 20-hour work week. I don't understand that.
Like I said,
how the fuck you get everything done in 20 hours?
We would never understand.
You leave shit undone.
But it's acceptable. They don't lose their jobs, so it's gonna continue. Anyways, let us know what you guys think about this new work mentality. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. We don't care. Just show us that you are supporting us. Until next time.
Bye.